So how do you like Texas?
Hello and welcome to The Final Podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to. We are the creators of the Spooky Pit, the innovators of the Passion Bump, and we take you down the darkest rabbit holes of all things horror.
Welcome, spooky bitches. We review horror movies and fuck them with comedy. We are your final bros, Brian Hotboy LaGrasta and Shane. I've never stopped being a sociopath Smith. And we are joined as always by our Scream Queen and producer Jen. And we have YDK from GKM on the podcast today. Man, pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Joining us for, I believe, week 3?
Week 3 of Alexis, Texas Chainsaw Massacre month.
Pumped.
I hope you've been enjoying it, Alexis.
Oh my God.
Because we...
Haven't?
No, we won't ever again enjoy it because it only gets worse from here.
Truly. The trailer for this film was done before it had a director and before the production actually started.
That's actually doesn't even make sense to me. That's crazy. How does that even happen?
I can't explain that.
And
I've never heard of that before.
Also, Jeff Burr was fired at the beginning of production. When no one else accepted the job, they rehired him.
That's... Do you think this is worse than the second one? Or better?
Better?
I think it's better too.
But not by much.
Fair.
Not by much, but it is technically connected to the second one because Stretch is in this.
Yeah, he is...
She.
Stretch. Oh, yeah, the main girl. Forgot her name.
Wait, she's in this?
Yeah, she's the reporter. And yeah, it says Caroline Williams reprised her role as Stretch from Texas Chainsaw Massacre II as a cameo as a news reporter. And director Jeff Burr said he imagined Stretch becoming a reporter following the trauma she experienced in the second movie as an attempt to hunt down Leatherface.
It's so interesting though, because again, when you get into the beginning of the
Yeah.
movie,
They don't talk about it.
But they also renege the second movie.
Yeah.
So just not like sequels. Every sequel is just a sequel to the first.
Yeah.
Makes about as much sense as the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes about as much sense as the series in general.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. This series just has the worst sequels.
Yeah, it's
Sequels.
just the
Yeah,
worst
line
horror
of
series.
sequels. Yeah.
It probably is the worst horror series. Like, in all honesty, it's kind of sad because
The first one is the pinnacle.
What an opening movie. And then to just fall off with this. In my opinion, I think they just, number one, they should never have made the sequels to begin with. But two, they waited too long to make the initial sequel. They waited over a decade.
Yeah, it
to
was
make the
12
initial sequel.
years? I mean, all the sequels are spaced out. Even between this one and the second one, isn't it 5 years or something like
This
that?
is 1990. It's 4 or 5 years. Makes no sense to me, but...
It was also submitted to the MPAA 11 times, and they had to cut so much footage to release this film.
Well, this movie has... All of the kills are off screen in this movie for the most part. The kills are so off screen, people you think are dead come back.
I mean, even in the original semi-uncut version, there's still not everything. They had to cut so much to get this released.
Apparently, the kills that are on screen aren't actually kills also.
Yeah, it's wild.
People you're sure are dead are not dead.
Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, it's wild. Oh, my God.
So
You trying to use your body there? Best views?
There we go.
okay.
Yeah. Got to bring out the hotness.
Now we are ready to jump into the spooky
Ready to
pit.
kick this one off? Okay, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre III, released in 1990. A couple on a trip to Florida from Los Angeles get into an accident in the woods and have a run-in with Leatherface and his cannibal family. This movie, directed by Jeff Burr, as Jen mentioned, for a piece of the movie, then came back, and then apparently that was a thing, and it stars Kate Hodges and Michelle, Ken Foray as Benny, R.A. Millihoff as Leatherface, William Butler as Ryan, Viggo Mortenstein as Tex, and Joe Unger as Tinker. I can't believe Viggo's in this movie.
What is with these movies having...
Like a star?
Yes.
Like a rando star?
The next one we're going to get McConaughey and Zellweger, and now this one we got Viggo.
And the second one had Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Just big name actors and actresses in these movies. And they're all so bad.
Yeah. I guess Viggo was a little bit better than the McConaughey. McConaughey was just out of his mind.
Yeah.
Viggo was he was a little weird.
Strange dude.
Yeah.
His name is Tex in this one, right?
Call him Tex.
So this movie opens up with the opening text scroll where the guy doing the opening reading is not as good as the last two movies. So
Yeah, no, definitely. These degrade.
this one we see Leatherface actually like opening the movie like he's making one of his flesh masks.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. You know, it's decent. You get to see it right away. Then we see a girl outside of his window watching him make this mask. And then he kind of sees this and he like runs after. Like he goes.
This is the cold open.
It's the cold opens. Yeah. So, but there's no cold kill. It's just a cold find someone.
A cold find.
Yeah. This is what we're going to call it.
That's it. It laps to kind of like the trip.
Yes. Because then we cut to a man and a woman, and they're driving around a road in Texas. I believe their names are...
I'll find them. Names are...
Let's ask Jen, our name expert.
What was the question?
Who are the opening two characters' names? The man and woman in the car. Main characters.
Michelle and Ryan?
Yes.
Would you have gotten that?
Never.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the dumbest names to just one off.
If you're struggling on a guy name, go with Bobby. It's normally a safe
Bobby?
bet
Oh.
in horror movies. But this guy's name is Ryan.
Do you like their little like backstory that they sprinkle in and then completely forget about?
Oh, the fact that like they're dating, but she wants to move somewhere.
She
They
wants to go to
want a break.
go to break. She wants to go to school, and that would ultimately be the end of it, and he knows that.
Yeah, and he's like very salty
Not
about
very
it.
Nice. So
And they go on this trip to like as one last hurrah kind of a deal because they're going. I believe the story is she's going to bring the car to her family.
Yes.
her dad. Yeah.
To her dad, all the way from California.
Yes. And where are they headed to? And
I think.
She's going to they're
Florida.
going to Florida, and she's going to fly to New York after that.
But
Okay.
of course, the problem is they get stuck in Texas.
yeah, they always get stuck in Texas.
Side note: Leatherface is not referred to as Leatherface in this movie.
You know what he's referred to as?
Junior.
Junior, yeah. You know what's interesting too? If you like look up, we're going to talk about this in the series. Leatherface is really never given he's called things. He's given a name in Texas 3D.
Is he called like
Yeah.
Jeb?
Jed.
Yeah, but that's only
Jedediah.
Yeah.
that's only given in 3D though. He's given like these other quirky names that have really no bearing on the series from the first movie whatsoever. They're just like individual names. He's Bubba in the second. He's Junior in this one. He's Jed in 3D. Who the hell is he?
What is he in for?
Fuckface. Like a girl. Like what, I don't know what he is. He's a 13-year-old girl, right? Like what is he?
I don't know what he is in the new one either. I watched that and I don't remember.
The newest one? Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just Leatherface in the new one. Like I don't think they give him another name.
That new one was... we have to review that one at some point. We eventually have to tackle the 4 Texas Chainsaw movies that are left, which would be Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw,
That one's bad too.
and then the remake and the prequel. Those are the only 4 left, right? That we would have to touch on after these.
Those are the 2 best ones besides
Unless
the first
another
one.
one comes out before we get to them.
Yeah.
I don't get it. How can you make so many movies about the same thing and have them all be equally
That are
terrible?
so
Terrible,
bad.
yeah.
What's crazy is the remake is the second best one. The remake of the original is actually really good. It's got like Jessica Biel, and it's like it's an excellent movie.
I don't
Eric
think I watched
Balfour.
it.
It's actually on Netflix, and I would definitely recommend it. And I would definitely recommend watching Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning.
The one
I mean,
after, yeah.
Since I have
Which
a
is the
horror
prequel?
movie podcast, I'm not going to watch it till we review it.
Fair. We will get to it because those will actually
Exactly.
be good to talk about.
At this point in my life, I'm just like, I'm not going to watch anything until we
anything?
review it, unless I really want to see it.
Then I'll just ask you real quick before we move on. Have you watched Blood Car yet?
Obviously not.
That's a real shame, isn't it?
Yeah,
Blood Car
because we're
classic.
going to review it eventually.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love this blood car.
Great movie.
All about
Great
it.
movie.
And Killer Sofa. I really want to review Killer Sofa.
And Creep Van.
Creep
Creep Van,
Oh,
yes.
Creep Van.
I need to watch
Oh my God,
Creep Van.
wait. We should have an inanimate objects month.
Like killer objects.
Killer objects.
Oh, we can finally do rubber. I like this.
There's so many.
I just got excited.
Oh, that's great.
Now
should-
let's cut all that excitement and talk about this very dysfunctional couple.
Okay.
Perfect.
They're just going back and forth. The man is kind of mean. The girl is also pretty mean at times. They're just like they're very.
Just meanies.
They're just a bunch of meanies.
They really should have just broken up.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
called it
'cause,
a
like,
day.
Why are they doing this to each other? I actually feel like this car ride is just to torture each other, right? Like
For real.
Yeah.
if they know once they get to Florida they've broken up, and then they also realize they're in Florida, it's just all bad.
Do you know what this reminds me of? This is like she's trying to break up with him, but she can't like do it. So he should realize that it's over.
But he doesn't want to break up with her, so he's not going to be the one to do it. He's like trying to make it work,
Not really, though.
but like it's like that weird like he wants it to work, but he's kind of pissed off that she's not trying with him.
I know, but it's like mega over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. It's like they're just kind of like keeping it alive for the sake of keeping it alive until they get to Florida. I don't know.
I feel like this was a trip that was pre-planned and they still are going through with it because everything might be paid for.
Maybe, unless he thinks he can change her on the way.
Maybe that's his hope, but it looks like her mind is made up.
Oh yeah,
He's doing an awful job.
Yeah.
Like I said, it seems like he tried, and now he's just like, he's at his like fed up point. He's just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just fucking wing it, and whatever happens, happens.
Like he says it's going to be over.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's like,
Yeah,
fuck. That didn't work at all how I thought it would. So they keep going. At night, they end up at the side of like these like mass graves. We heard this on the news. Like they've been uncovering like mass graves of bodies. These are supposed to be, I guess, victims of the Sawyer family.
yeah, and there's a bunch of cops, and it's like a lot of dead bodies, a lot of corpses in a hole.
Which is, I'm assuming, where we see the girl from the second one as a news reporter, because there are like reporters here and stuff. I just didn't pick up
I didn't pick that up either. That's a good call. I didn't see that.
She looked familiar, so I just had to double check, and obviously it would be an IMDb. It was just a reference to the second one. I will say, I thought the name Sawyer, I kept looking up to see, like, because obviously, like, this is really well known for being related to, like, Ed Gein, as we talked about in the first two. So obviously I didn't think to look it up until the third one, after we were, like, 3 movies in. The name Sawyer, it reminded me of the Sawney family, which is, I think it's a Scotch-Irish legend, and I'm pretty sure they were real people, but it was a clan of cannibals that used to pretty much do what they did in like you know how in the second movie they were picking up people like on the road and making it look like accidents. The Sawney family would pretty much ambush people going past like their territory, and they did it so much that when they were finally arrested, the whole clan, they weren't even actually given a trial due to like Scotch-Irish law. They were actually just immediately sentenced to death. So like they killed the entire family, but I thought that name
Cool.
I thought that name reminded me very much of a killer family, and I was like, there has to be something, and I found them.
Cool.
So Brian would have loved it because there was pretty much just like a witch hunt started for this family.
Witch hunts, cannibals,
Loves it all. Loves it all.
I do want to mention. The opening text of this movie totally reneges the second movie, and the reason why is, remember, it says that everybody's been pretty much dead and accounted for, including, well, they think this guy W.E. that they gave the chair to, Leatherface, was a like multiple personality situation. Either that or there is a Leatherface still out there, which means that the perpetrator may still be around. That's like the lingering, he may be dead, he may not be dead, but this
It's really stupid.
this W.E. guy, who supposedly is the same name as the dude from Next Generation, Mr. Quotable guy.
It doesn't make sense.
That's W.E. That's W.E. Slaughter as credited in there.
Who was W.E. in this one?
Nobody. He's just supposedly dead.
Oh.
Because they're saying like Leatherface might have been just like a multiple personality of W.E.
Oh, in the Star Wars thing that comes up.
Yeah, the Star Wars like
Yeah.
text rundown.
Text.
Wild.
That's what I'm referring to it as.
So back at the graves, we see two guys in hazmat suits removing some bodies. They're at different stages of decay. It's kind of, gross.
What are you, like the narrator from Faces of Death? Like in various stages of decay? It sounds like it.
I didn't even think of that when I was like,
this mass grave,
Can we
various stages
not
of decay.
revisit that movie ever?
Holy shit, the way you said it.
I've transcended. What has happened? Oh,
The many Faces of Death.
As long as you're not
various
boring us
stages
to
of decay.
sleep. As long as we don't fall asleep out of boredom.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen. They leave that area and they start to drive until the next morning, where we see a poor armadillo that's been run over by a car.
Armadillo.
Yes.
We'll see this one again in Texas 3D.
Yes, we will. They get out to check on the armadillo, and the armadillo is really fucked up. This is a fucked up armadillo.
Armadillo is dead.
Like
Yeah.
literally missed its brain and its neck.
It's sick. So they do the kind thing, and they repeatedly smash it with the rock.
She can't do it.
Yeah,
so he
she
does
can't
it.
do it.
That's why Ryan's there. He's there to mercy kill it.
Strong
then-
man.
He says, and I quote, "There's roadkill all over Texas."
Yeah. We see a man then walk past another man at a gas station.
Yeah.
And this is Tex, and he walks past. I don't know what this guy's name is.
Oh, he's like a weasel?
Yeah, he's just like, motherfuckers, we're just going through the woods, and we're like, motherfuckers.
I thought he was supposed to be kind of like the hitchhiker in the first one. Because he took the photo and everything.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know what he is.
I was really confused that he wasn't a part of the family.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, he is part of the family,
Wait,
though.
he is?
Because he's the guy in the woods that's singing and he's like collecting stuff in the trash bag.
Mm-hmm.
He was never in the house. So when he was just there, I was really confused. And I was like, what?
Yeah, because, spoiler, he gets attacked in the woods eventually and like thrown into the...
Yeah, he gets thrown into the lake, but it didn't...
Yeah, he's part of the family.
It wasn't super obvious to me that he was part of the family.
Well, yeah, because the whole thing is they staged the whole thing.
Right.
So he's like just cutting up pictures of ladies in a magazine, completely normal. I actually assume if I'm stopping at a gas station in Texas, this is what I'm going to see.
You'll also notice that he outfits the bathrooms with this paraphernalia as
Yes.
well.
If it's not what you see, then you've been ripped off.
Exactly. I want the full Texas effect.
And Shane loves porn.
I love Texas.
Porn.
Alexis, Texas.
Porn.
It's her mom.
Yeah, this is her month. It's perfect to talk about it.
Oh, yeah,
I
Dan,
wasn't the
this is
one with the
Alexis, Texas
expansion
month.
pack of Sly Cooper in my house.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I do. And that's all that matters. And Mike G'll know. And probably Aunt.
You have her expansion pack?
Oh, yeah. So Brian had this really cool thing. I think I mentioned it on the first episode of the podcast.
You did, but the truth is, no one's ever going to believe a word you say, you fucking liar.
So I'll just say it
You know
again
what?
because I want people to really believe. When you open up Brian's PS2 copy of Sly Cooper, 16 discs fell out and 14 of them were DVDs of Alexis, Texas.
You know what, Brian? You know who would believe Shane? His daughter.
His daughter, because Shane's
Yeah.
a filthy liar. You've lied countless times on this podcast.
Have I?
Always.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you lied more than
you're
me.
a terrible
on the
father.
podcast.
You're a terrible example of a father.
This is sick. You know what else is sick? Texas bathrooms.
Nice segue.
True.
Because
Good segue.
they're going to stop for gas and she's going to be like, I don't want to go to the bathroom first. Can you check it out for me? So he's going to go to the bathroom. She's going to sit there. And the motherfuckers guy, I don't know what to actually call him because I don't know his name. He's going to come up to her and he's going to basically suggestively be like, you want me to fill it up?
I don't know if he thinks she can't hear him talk, but she clearly can when he tries to fill up the car with gas and just like, you fucking girl, I'm gonna fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
clearly audibly can hear him.
It's gross. But Vigo is going to come up and save the day, and he's going to be like, hey, don't worry about him. He's just got a couple of screws loose or whatever.
He's harmless.
Yeah.
No, I really didn't say that, but
He's harmless.
don't mind him.
So her sort of boyfriend comes back, and he's like, yeah, the bathroom sucks. Good luck. So she just goes to the bathroom. That's when we actually see all the cut-up pictures of girls there. And then Tex is starting to tell the guy about a secret road that'll get you to your destination quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's one thing I know, you never take the secret road.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not on the map, but you should still take this.
That guy's name's Alfredo, by the way.
Is it actually?
And now that I remember it, because it is actually on his uni.
Oh, it says Alfredo on
Yeah.
it? Okay. Like, so are you guys like road tripping and if a random guy is just like, you should take this road
No.
that's not on the map, you're not taking it?
No,
Certainly not.
This is literally what Apple Maps is for now.
I was going to say, thank God we don't have like paper maps anymore.
Literally.
What if your map though, like say Apple Maps or Google Maps, you did see that road though, and you're like, you just clicked the alternate route and took it up,
Then
Just for a little
it's
adventure.
Registered.
That's true. That's true.
Because he was like, this road's not on any maps. It's like not registered, but it's the better way. Take it.
He's like, we could just go to the highway. He's like, nah. Check out this road.
Hey, dude, Alexis, Texas is on this road.
I'm probably going. I know Brian's going.
Not saying anything.
So
Not saying anything.
So-
not a good road to go down. Let's put it that way.
So
Not hot girl approved.
Oh,
No.
God. Alfredo starts to watch the girl Michelle from the peephole through the ladies in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Tex goes in there and he like throws a man out. He's like, yeah, I saw this guy spying on you or whatever.
She comes out, and he actually says, "Go ask her." She'll say that she liked it. Look, where evidence makes you think that she likes you spying on her.
Wild. Absolutely wild stuff. Anyway,
Yo, it's fucking sick.
She wanted me to look.
Yeah,
Like,
she told me, I swear. So
She asked me to do it.
So Alfredo runs back into the gas station, comes out with a shotgun. The couple get into the car. Of course, it just randomly won't start. This car that was just filled up with gas that had no indicate. They're specifically driving this car because the family wants it. It shouldn't be breaking down. Anyway, the guy shoots a shotgun at them. Then they
She's Tex, it looks like.
it looks like it, but that's what I'm saying. You'll learn this is all staged.
Yeah.
He didn't actually shoot Tex. They've been working together to get this family scared and on the road.
And then the boyfriend is like, just take the other road. Take Texas road. And it's like, literally, why?
So what thought process? So, take the Cowboys route.
Yeah. So that was what I was thinking too. Because like, if they're going, their goal then at that point was to get the police. Why wouldn't you stay on the highway? Where police monitor the highway, because you could always catch maybe a cop on the side of the road or like.
Yeah,
right.
This just indicates why she
if they
should have
did
broken
that,
up
there'd
with
be
him.
no movie.
That's what it comes down to. But it's like
these are the reasons she was breaking up with him.
you could always make other things happen that aren't so illogical.
Yeah,
you know.
Right. You ever see that commercial where like I think it might be an insurance commercial, and they're like, "Quick, let's hide behind that wall of chainsaws!" Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go out
killer's
there?
just puzzled. Like,
Yeah, the Allstate commercial. We are not sponsored by Allstate.
that's a great commercial.
McDonald's
really
sponsor
is.
us.
So the couple is then driving down the road when a person falls out of the woods and causes them to swerve into another car, and they avoid them, and both cars tip over. So this
Was
movie,
it Tex?
it was Tex who
Okay,
pops
okay.
out of the.
I wasn't
woods.
sure.
You don't know right away. She says it though that it
Right.
was Tex.
I saw his face and like kind of looked like him. I wasn't like positive. I was
It-
like, how
it-
did he get there so fast? But
That is actually a very good point. How would he get?
He teleports.
Yeah, I have no clue. I've got no answer for you.
like, really, how did he get there? It didn't make any sense to me. But it
This
happened.
I forgot to point out this happens though because they're being chased by a big truck.
Correct.
So there's a big truck that's like chasing them.
Right.
It's a skin truck.
Yes, and it's like bumping into them.
You know, it's got skin hanging over the
it
roof
does.
of the truck.
'Cause
Or the hood.
It also throws meat. The dog,
Roadkill.
a roadkill dog.
Right on the wind, because it's just to get up like parallel to the front of the
Yeah.
car. It throws that on the front of the vehicle. You can't really see who's driving it, but at the
Oh,
time,
true. The car accident doesn't happen yet because
No.
they pull over first.
Right.
Then they get rid of the dog because their tire blew at this point too.
And then like she hears something, and then like down the road, you just see a shot of some dude walking with like a fucked up gimp leg.
Yes.
It's like a brace on the leg,
Yeah,
right?
it squeaks.
It squeaks. Yeah.
So wait, is that McConaughey?
Oh, good lord! Is that like the bring back the gimp leg? Maybe that's like the throwback for the fourth one, just like for the simulation theory.
So for people listening, we recorded these episodes out of order. We recorded 4 first, and now we're figuring out maybe Vilmer is Leatherface in this movie.
I just think they took like bits and pieces from them
other
to create
movies,
the
yeah.
simulation. That movie fucking sucks.
Yeah.
This is sick. So anyway, yeah, they get the tire on, but they don't put all the bolts on the tire because they do get attacked by a man with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
And he like starts chainsawing the back of the car, I believe it is. Now as they're driving is the part I said where Tex pops out.
Right.
Collides with
the other car and they both flip over.
It's so funny because the boyfriend's like, "We got to pull over. I got to put the bolts on." She's like, "No, we can't stop for anything. We got to pull over and put bolts on." And she's just like screaming no, and she's like, "Finally, okay." And then that's when they finally get in the accident. Like she should have just listened, you know?
I know. And the guy, you're gonna find
And
out,
that's why she's breaking up with him.
Yeah.
Benny,
Benny is the new guy. Benny is awesome. Benny is my favorite part of this whole movie.
because he's just like makes sense.
Yes.
He's like, why
He-
the fuck are there other people on this road?
He does one thing that doesn't make sense.
Survive.
So true.
2 things that doesn't make sense, and we'll get to them. Survive is definitely a big one, though. So he goes down. He checks on the couple down. They're actually both alive, even though they fell off of a cliff. The guy is he's like saying like, "We have to get out of here. We were being attacked by a guy with a chainsaw." And Benny's like, "Here, just take this. You'll be fine." Then he goes to the girl. The girl's like, "Yo, we've been being attacked by a guy with a chainsaw." He's like, "That guy wasn't bullshitting me." Gives her the medication too, though, which it's like some kind of thing that,
Tylenol or something.
but it puts them to sleep, though.
I mean, Tylenol makes you drowsy.
I've never fell asleep from Tylenol, though, and I've
painkillers,
taken a
he
lot
said.
in my day.
I love how fast it knocks them out. It's wild. What makes Benny look like a weird, suspicious character, but he's not.
No, he's a really good guy.
Did it cross your mind like they're just taking these drugs from a stranger?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
But it also, like when I watched it, I'm like, now it makes me question this guy's like motives. If he like, because right away you think like
Right.
it goes to sleep. He's like obviously like a villain, but he's like the protagonist.
Yeah,
in a
he's the
way.
protagonist.
Like,
He's kind of, sort of the main.
I actually
Character?
questioned how he was still alive, because if they're patrolling this road for cars that are going down it, and he says he's the only car he's seen on that road for 2 years.
Have they not killed him
Yeah.
before?
I was like, how have you
Oh, wow.
been here?
Yet to know
Jen,
the
that's
plot
actually
hole.
a great fucking point. Like,
was
that's
very-
a really good
I was
point.
very confused by it.
What's his storyline? Like he's going to meet someone.
It's a hunting trip.
No, it's not a hunter. They're like doomsday preppers,
Doomsday,
right?
yeah. He's a part of a doomsday group.
Yes, they're like their own militia in case like Y2K happens, right? Aren't they like planning for like Y2K, the like big boom or whatever? I think.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So hey, that's what's going on here. So, but this guy's loaded. He's got guns. So they actually show Benny the chainsaw marks. So he actually now believes them. Like this is what's going on. The girl's also begging Benny to go back up there and check on Tex because she did notice, like you said, the Tex was up there. So Benny goes up, and now there's a new guy, and he comes out of this truck. It's the truck. We know that's the truck that was chasing them.
Truck.
Yes, the skin truck. Benny doesn't know that, though.
This guy's name is Tinker, by the way.
Tinker.
Yeah.
They got some weird names. Benny's not suspicious of this guy until he sees a chainsaw sitting in the passenger seat of this truck.
And this guy is painfully suspicious. Like, I don't know how you cannot think this guy's suspicious, especially what just happened with them.
Yeah.
Painfully suspicious. But yeah, you're right. He looks in the back, sees the chainsaw. He's like, okay, well, then he's the guy with the chainsaw, even though he's technically not. But they think he could.
He puts one and two together.
One and two together, yeah.
Yes, thank you. So I'm glad you said it with me. So Benny's like, okay, hold on. Before we like help them, I have to run to my truck.
Making an excuse, obviously.
Yes,
seeing
this is
chainsaw.
the thing that annoys me. The only other thing besides Benny surviving. He starts loading his gun. How many bullets does he have to load?
I know.
had the same thought. I was like, he's really going.
Because, like, if you're this doomsday prepper, like, he had 5 in there at a point. Like, if you're going to miss 5 times, you're not going to hit him the 6th attempt. Like,
and even as the truck's coming at him, he's still more bullets.
He doesn't even look until the very end that the truck is coming. When clearly the lights do come on.
Right.
And they are fucking, like, really bright. And come towards him. Is he also putting the gun together, or is he just putting?
He's
bullets
just putting
in?
the bullets in the thing. So,
He's
but
literally
like,
just putting
look,
bullets in
maybe
at that
I'm
point.
not a gun expert. You don't have to load the whole clip, right? You could just put some
assuming,
bullets in, and they'll shoot. Like, so once you got 5 or 6 in there, like you're good. But he legit is going for like 12 bullets. Like,
even as a truck
is
is
coming
coming
at it.
for him, he's more bullets.
So when the truck actually does hit his like vehicle, do you know he actually jumps more towards like the side, like, because he's like on like the left side, he can just dodge left and completely miss everything. He actually moves right towards where the action's happening, but he does avoid it.
yes, yeah, it just makes no sense. Benny's truck is just like gone now. It is officially like destroyed. But then Benny instantly gets attacked by Leatherface. Like he uses his gun as like to block the chainsaw.
Yeah.
There is some chainsawing in this movie, so that's good.
This Leatherface is definitely better than the second
Yes.
Leatherface, I would say.
This is the 3rd best Leatherface of the 5 movies we were reviewing.
Probably, I would agree.
Because I actually like the Leatherface in
3D?
Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Yeah, he's a little better. He's older though.
He is old, but that makes sense for the plot of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, Leatherface is about to kill Benny, but then that girl from the cold open, she shows up.
Yes, she does show up.
And she distracts him. And why would Leatherface kill this man that he is clearly very close to killing when he can then just go chase the girl instead?
This girl was just like, I feel like what an anticlimactic character this girl was. Like they gave her that nice little open, and
She's gone.
she keeps
Yeah.
Benny alive, but like
Couldn't keep herself alive.
that's
it's
literally
the
her
whole
purpose.
thing though. Like nothing. We cut then to the couple, and they wake up, and they're like, "Yo, how long have we been out? Did this guy fucking drug us?" Like, so they start moving, and like they get up, and we see Benny. Like he has his gun still, Benny, and he's like. He goes and he finds the girl, right? And they actually have like a little sit down and smoke and talk to each other. And the
They
girl's
break
like,
bread.
she's like, my friends, they all died.
Totally forgot about her as a character.
Well, because Benny forgets about her.
Yeah.
Because after they have this sit down talk, he leaves her, right?
Yep.
It's like, just stay put. And then he hears her screaming, like, next scene.
Yeah, like
Literally next scenes.
it's like Brian said, it's very anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's like, it was a weird setup. Like, you know that this character is going to come back. That's why they focus her in the beginning. But they have her come back literally, I guess, to save him in one scene. And then she literally just gets absolutely... At least she gets chainsawed.
Yeah.
Well, she explains kind of like what's going on. Like she
Little
says,
plot.
I've been out here for a week. They hunt people. Like, so we kind of get like what's happening through her.
This
So she
girl
has
is
that purpose,
this
at
girl is
least.
moving exposition.
Moving exposition, explaining cannibal family kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So Benny's gonna go looking through the woods. He actually finds traps and starts to set them off, which I thought was very smart that he's setting them off so no one else will like fall into them.
Sure.
Leatherface then finds the couple and he starts to chase them, and Ryan gets caught in like a bear trap.
Yo, he gets fucked, dude.
But like this confuses me because, all right, yeah, he says, leave me, perfectly fine, just go, because she wasn't going to help him. But it does look like Leatherface goes to chainsaw him in this part, right? Doesn't it? Or does it just cut?
No, I think he straight up just gets gutted by the chainsaw.
But he's alive later on. When he's hanging
Ryan?
upside down, isn't he alive still?
Barely. Threat of life, yeah. It's interesting because she like...
But he doesn't look like he's been hacked.
He's like, go. She fucking takes off. Then like, after a while, like considers going back. And he's like, fuck it.
She's like, that was a good way to break up with him, I guess. Like, now I don't actually have to do it.
Yeah.
I can just leave him here. It's so much better.
Thanks, Leatherface.
Leave me. I love you.
She's like, you were always okay. So the girl goes into a house she finds. Because if it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, you're going into the random house you find in the woods.
Of course.
But that's any horror movie. We have touched on this many, many a times. If you're lost in the woods, you actually have squatters' rights to anyone's home, vacant or not.
True.
You can just go inside.
Yeah.
There's no rules. And so she does. She goes inside. She sees a small child in a bone room.
She's a feisty little bitch.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
I love that like she doesn't even notice that she, like the
That she's in a bone room?
Yeah, that there's an uneven floor and she's walking on
Until
bones. Like
after
you would,
she's stabbed.
like you would feel the unevenness and be like, what am I stepping on?
Actually, when you walk through the door, yeah, there's the little girl. But she is surrounded in a collage of bones.
You know,
I'm pretty sure, like, what's that, like, the thing in a cradle that's over a baby?
the mobile?
Oh, there's a bone mobile in the corner.
You know, you would think with the amount of guests that the Sawyer and these families have, they would create a nice decor for their guests. They do not. They just
You
leave
don't
it
call that a nice decor?
a bone slop.
What about the grandpa sitting in the chair?
Oh, he's always
You
fashion.
don't call that a nice decor?
Old grandpa? Grandpa's...
Yeah, you don't think grandpa's decor?
No, I think that grandpa's a person. I'm talking about like the furniture. Unless grandpa is... I mean...
Grandpa basically is furniture.
He's
living furniture.
He's slightly living furniture.
Grandpa's basically leather at this point.
Weird Texas staple.
Yeah, look,
Insane.
Even if you don't think he is alive, he was. He just is.
You couldn't look any more beyond dead, but he's alive.
We'll rewatch the first one and like that because you see him move in the first one. He looks just as dead.
He
but
looks more alive in the second one.
He only moves to drink the blood of the person that they bring home for dinner.
I guess the
'Cause
blood keeps him alive.
It's also a staple that they have one female captive for dinner.
We'll get there. She gets stabbed by the bone girl, and then Tex grabs her from behind. So this is when the big Tex is the bad guy.
Yeah.
So they cut to Alfredo walking through the woods. That's when he has like isn't it like a bag with like a foot sticking out of it and stuff? I'm assuming it's the girl that Leatherface had killed. So he's just walking with her body, and he's singing his motherfuckers. Here we go, motherfuckers.
He does actively
Great rendition.
he complains.
It's what he does.
I guess because Tex just like fucking bullies him all the time.
Yeah.
He's just like bitches, like a brotherly bitching thing.
Pretty much.
Which is kind of like a staple with Texas, though. Because
They always have family banter. We're going to see Tex. He's nailing
But we do have a mom
Michelle's
this
hand.
time around.
Yes, we do.
We do. So this is the thing, and this is why no movie makes sense. Family members spawn out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like a fucking regenerator of family members.
Just wait till the last one of the month.
Yo, that's fucking sick. Now that like I'm thinking about it, that opening for 3D makes no goddamn sense.
It doesn't. We'll go over it.
Oh my God, yes.
All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Which, by the way, throwing it out there, we will have
We'll have-
YDK on that one as well. So she's getting nailed to a chair. At least they secure her to the chair, unlike the next one we're going to review. Grandpa is somehow still alive and just kicking it in his chair like he is at the head of the table. Another guy comes in. I think this is Tinker. He comes in with Ryan's body, who we see is somehow still alive with no wounds.
Yeah.
He's now hung upside down, and like Tex is like stuffing clothes in Michelle's mouth. He's just like throwing like fucking shirts and socks in there, seeing how much can fit. Then we cut back to Alfredo in the woods singing his motherfuckers song.
No.
Can it be done?
If I write them down, maybe.
Go for it. I want to see it. For me, I want to see it.
I'll surprise you one day.
Yeah, so
Probably won't happen.
This is the scene, right, where Alfredo's throwing like all the body parts into
the swamp.
So
yes.
I have a question
Yes.
for all of you, actually, because maybe I'm just not educated enough to know this. Are there swamps in Texas?
Yeah.
There are.
I have no
There
idea.
might be because it borders Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana
there
has
might
a
be.
bayou.
But I thought they were like dead center dirt Texas.
like
Probably
New
not
Texas.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
So that's.
Do you want me to look it up?
No. I mean, you can, but I was just super curious because like they were literally just in the middle of like all the hot desert like 2 seconds ago
Right.
at the gas station, and now there's this oasis swamp.
That is really interesting. That didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, like it
I
just
have
threw
no
me
idea.
off. Like I'm like, how did they get to East Rutherford? Like,
Oh,
So it does say swamps are the wettest type of riverine forested in wetland in Texas. True swamps are found mostly in East Texas from
okay.
Houston east to the Sabine River.
okay, see, I just
there.
didn't know. So I will say this is potentially accurate.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it is, I guess, like more moist towards like the southeast because then you get closer to the Gulf.
Okay, no, that's fine then. I didn't know
It's a good
swamps
question.
were in Texas. I learned something new. This movie taught me something. I can say that about this movie. I might bump it up a point. Okay.
Let's see where we get from there.
Maybe. So we see Alfredo throwing the body parts in. We cut back. Leatherface puts on these like headphones, and Tex brings him a gift, which is a new chainsaw. The saw actually on it, it's like gold plated. It says the saw is family.
Yep.
Which is
It's in the
another
second one.
reference to the second one. As this whole thing is going on, though, like Tink gets upset with Leatherface,
Yeah.
and he takes off his headset and tosses it into the oven.
Yeah.
And Leatherface takes Tink's head and puts it in the oven.
And,
Yeah.
and his hand.
Yeah. Oh, his hand. And he's like making him like get it out.
I kind of like that though.
Me too, because it makes Leatherface menacing.
Yeah, which is like where like the other movies like kind of fail a little bit, except for the first one.
And you can tell that like the other family members aren't going to stop him because he's also, and we see it in the next scene, he's special and they treat him like it. So they don't treat him like he does anything wrong.
Like how Leatherface, I say, is supposed to be, which is really the norm was that he's just a fucking idiot. But
Yeah.
the reality is the first one, the one that we like, he's special needs, but like still like in direction of the family, but the most menacing part of the family.
Yes.
Yeah. In the next one that young Dan's going to be on, and we'll talk about that then too, but just because it refers to this, they said his cognitive age is 8-year-old.
Yeah, they do mention
So,
that.
yeah. So, I mean, that makes sense for what he's supposed to be like. Like, he understands things, but to a certain extent. He's very just like, it is what it is. It's straightforward, and there's no like outer detail.
And I feel like they did that right in the first one, in this one, and in 3D.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing in 2 and 4.
No, me
He was
neither.
just a lady.
Yeah. It's
literally it was a girl. Yeah,
He was like,
honestly a slap in the face to girls.
yeah, literally.
well,
like-
that too. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
just
he didn't even put lipstick on, right?
No, it's just horrible. All
Prom
right.
dress was awful.
we got to prepare for dinner soon though.
We do. But first, Benny actually gets to the gas station attendant, Alfredo, and points his gun at him.
He kills him, right?
He does. He hits him in the face with the gun, and he falls into the water. And he actually just disappears.
Sinks into the bog.
Yeah,
says,
Never
"One
underestimated
down."
Doomsday Prepper.
it's true. Now, Leatherface is going to go into his room, and he's going to look at himself in the mirror, and he's going to bring out a toy. And this scene's actually kind of funny. It's like one of those, like, it shows you a picture, you name what it is, and it's clearly a clown, and he just keeps putting food.
Yeah. Repeatedly keeps putting food.
And he
Try
gets
again.
he gets so
Food.
frustrated.
Yeah, I know. It's
It
funny.
kind of makes sense though because they're cannibals, so he
Yep.
sees like the face, and so he's like food.
Yeah, that's why it's actually a pretty cool scene.
Yeah.
Like I do like it.
It's the only time in any Texas Chainsaw we get this, but I didn't think it was out of place.
No,
No, it
it
wasn't.
makes sense because, like you just said, and that's why I'm glad you said it when you did. He has the cognitive age of an 8-year-old, so it's like this is something he would do, and like you said, Dan, a clown is food to them, so it kind of all makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Leatherface is honestly solid in this movie.
Yep.
He's not like crazy scary, but like he's appropriate for what they tried to set up for.
this movie's problem isn't Leatherface.
No,
it's the thing, the
Yeah.
plot, and the things around Leatherface, and the MPAA cutting everything out.
well, the
and-
foundation is little gutter shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty consistent with all the Leatherfaces that he's family motivated. So,
Yes.
like, he'll protect his family, and anything they tell him, that's it.
Yes. So they go back to now the dinner scene. They talk to the girl, and they start to rev up the chainsaw, and they're getting ready to like take her out, and Grandpa's gonna eat. When Benny unloads onto this house, he just starts firing, which I thought was kind of risky Because he doesn't know that the girl's in there, right? He doesn't know Michelle's in there? So he could have shot her, right?
Yeah, I don't think he would know.
There's a chance he was willing to take.
He opened fires. I think he takes out the mom.
The mom is dead. He
And
takes
then-
out Grandpa, too, because Grandpa gets shot like 3 times in the face and just dirt falls out of his face.
Dude, that was fucking wild.
Yeah.
But he's missing his face.
Yeah. Actually, Tink gets his ear shot off, too.
He's presumably dead, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember either. They don't really...
He's just laying on the floor in pain.
Yeah. Through all the chaos, Michelle is able to escape from this. And she gets out of the house and she runs to Benny. And he says, just run. So this is the scene where they get in the truck and they just start to drive away. And Benny goes to shoot, but he's like out of bullets. So he gets hit in the head.
He's out of bullets.
So maybe he should have put more in.
Yeah, he needed every single one of those bullets.
Every last one.
So he could unleash them all.
Yeah. So technically, even if he loaded more in, he probably just would have shot him at the house anyway.
Yeah.
So this was unavoidable.
I love how this like doomsday preparation. He's supposed to be so cool under pressure, and he just unloads recklessly
Unaimed firing at a house.
from the hip.
Just hip firing, like he's playing Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
So Leatherface starts to chase the girl around because if there's one thing every Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie needs, except the fourth one, actually I think the fourth one even has it for a brief second.
Yeah, it does.
Is a chase of a girl through the woods with a chainsaw.
Except in the fourth one, it's more of like, it's like through that greenhouse area,
Yeah.
right?
We see Benny is still like alive and he gets attacked by Tex. And actually, no, the other guy, Tink, they both attack him in this scene. So they are both still alive. They're fighting and like they knock into the car. So the car starts like leaking gas and they're just going at it, fighting. And then eventually like Tex thinks he has the upper hand, but Benny had a lighter.
Another purpose for that girl.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's right.
She gave him the lighter.
That's
Later.
right.
That is true. Couldn't have got it any other way.
So this movie doesn't exist without the girl. She has literally moved the plot along every single chance she got.
He could have done it without her.
Yeah, I know.
Like, literally, all that stuff is really...
To be fair, Benny could have just been a smoker and had a lighter on him the whole time.
100%.
He was
Well,
a
he
smoker.
lit up.
Didn't he have
Yeah.
cigarettes?
Yeah, but she had the lighter.
Yeah, but he's a doomsday prepper.
Yeah, but then like, why would he use her lighter and not his own?
He could have had his own
was
like
nicer?
no, I think
Maybe.
that's what Brian was saying. Like if she wasn't there, he probably still had a lighter.
That's true.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of it could have been done without her, but I mean, I get it. It's the way they won.
So Tex
Can't argue it.
Yeah.
Like,
This is also like I feel like the people go out. Like I don't know. Like Tex just burns alive and that's it.
yeah, it's
It's kind of like a shitty, like anticlimactic. Like I feel like no one gets ever a
Come up-
good comeuppance in
I'm
these movies.
literally going to use the same words. There's no justice search for any of these characters. It's just like you're pretty sadistic in the beginning, and you're just kind of die, like
Yeah.
in a very, very unspecial way.
Yeah, there's no like.
No remarkable kills.
He's not even like the last person. Like
No.
there's still like more movie to this. It just seems like it happens so fast. I would. Do you guys like kind of agree? Like,
Well, they also don't even show like he could be alive for all we know.
Yeah.
For the way this movie goes, like he just runs off into the house while on fire.
yeah.
Like,
Also, like what happened to Tink at this point?
yeah,
They
we have
just
no
camera
idea.
off, and then you have no idea.
Maybe that's all part of the plan.
I guess. Anyway, after that all
Any
happens,
loser.
yeah, Michelle, she gets caught in a trap herself, and she's pulled into some swamp water, and then she sees like all the body parts floating around her in said swamp water.
Ugh.
When Leatherface goes to saw her, but Benny tackles him into the swamp water. I'm just going to really emphasize it's swamp water.
It's interesting. I don't know how the swamp water decomposes bodies.
Thick?
What?
Is it thick?
It actually is pretty thick water.
Okay. Just
Is this
checking.
like in the beginning? I remember they talk about how bodies decompose.
Yes.
like get that weird fluid.
Various
You're not gonna get that
stages
in the swamp.
Various stages of decay.
It's actually like really smart just to throw bodies in water because water literally takes care of everything.
It's good to know.
Yeah, Fredo's smart.
Jen's going to kill someone, isn't she?
Yeah, she's done it already.
And we got to check all bodies of water around Jen's house.
There's like 7.
Ocean. I feel like there's ocean by you.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, God, yeah. But those will wash up on shore because of the waves. But the salt in the ocean might
It would make
dissalt
you
it.
blow up.
Clean the
It
wounds.
does, right? Yeah. I've seen Faces of Death. I know bodies blow up in water.
Let's not bring that movie back.
We're going full circle here. So Benny and Leatherface are going to fight in the water with the chainsaw. This is actually a really cool shot with the chainsaw like revving in the water with the water
Yes.
shooting up off of the.
She's just
Up and
sitting
down.
there watching.
No,
Yeah.
she's cheering.
Oh,
She's
she
like,
is cheering.
Go Benny, go Benny. I was like, is this really happening? She's like, come on, Benny, get him. Like I was like, this isn't
She
a
wouldn't
wrestling
run
match.
away.
Like this is.
Yeah, like, if you're not going to help, leave.
This is like life or death. Not a chance to cheer somebody on. Give him
what
some
happens-
camaraderie.
What happens when Benny loses?
He still wins.
No, I know. I'm saying like
somehow.
I'm saying like if like why would she stay? Because in the chance that Benny loses, she's next.
Well, let's talk about it.
Which is exactly what happens.
So Benny does lose by having his head shoved into the chainsaw.
But not.
Yeah, but not.
I don't know if it's clearly his head, but you definitely see him get pressed up against the chainsaw.
No, it is
and
his
then
head.
Oh, it is?
It is
Okay.
his head. It is
I
his head.
Screams.
After watching this, it's presumed he's dead, but like I was positive he was dead.
Yeah, I didn't even
Like,
question it.
the way that it was shot. Yeah, like his skull looks like it's cut pretty deep with a chainsaw.
Yeah. Now, going back to what everyone's saying.
A mere scratch.
No, well, Benny,
Just a flesh wound.
Benny lost, and Leatherface grabs Michelle's leg because she did just sit at the edge of the water waiting for the fight to end.
Yes.
Um,
Cheering.
yeah, she does repeatedly kick him and then beat him with a rock. So
Couldn't do it to the armadillo, but
she does
she can do it to
yeah.
Leatherface.
Then we just cut to her walking by herself down a dirt road in the middle of the day, and then she sits on a tire. And then, out of fucking nowhere, Benny pulls up next to her. I'm not gonna lie, and I want to see if anyone thought the
Dream.
same thing. I thought it was a dream.
Yeah,
I
because
thought this was a dream
Right.
sequence.
the way this is shot, it's a different color grade than the rest of the movie.
Yes.
So I'm like, this just looks like either added footage, which is I don't know if that's the case because you said there's multiple endings, but it looked like a sequence for a dream.
And then the thing is, when Benny gets out of the car to get to her, he has a huge scar over his head, which would still be bleeding without stitches. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, so he is dead. This is like her seeing a dead guy help her. She's going to wake up and she's going to be like, I thought the movie
Right.
was her waking up meat hooked in the house or something like that. It couldn't be that good.
Oh my
Would have been way better. But it's Benny. He's like, of course I'm still alive.
Yeah. Instead, Benny's still alive with a huge gash in his head, and they get attacked by Alfredo, the gas station guy.
And again, like they're in the middle of a desert. Where did he come from? Like, where did he come?
How did
sneak
she
up
even?
on them? Like,
How did she even get to this part? Because isn't there just like an oil tank on fire in the background as well? Like,
yeah, I don't get it.
so anyway,
Dream sequence, her waking up in the house would have been a really good ending.
Much
You should write
better.
them.
yeah. So
Much better.
Jen is going to hit us with a lot in a second. So let's just get this ending out, and then
Go for
we'll
it.
let Jen talk it through. Benny's gonna fight the gas station guy. They're gonna fight with a sledgehammer. She then like gets attacked in the car, but she's able to grab the shotgun, and he like says something else to her. It's like, you don't even know how to use that, girl. And then she and then she just shoots him in the chest. He flies backwards. She picks Benny up, who somehow is still alive. He just got hit with a sledgehammer too at this point. They pull the dead body off. They get in the car. They drive off. And then we see Leatherface rev up a chainsaw and the movie ends. So he didn't even fucking die.
Yeah, a big problem, like, making Alfredo, like, the big, like,
Final fight.
is ridiculous. It should have been Tex.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Or Tink.
Or Tinker. Yeah, definitely not this guy. This guy's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's the meme character of the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Definitely. Because you have, like, Leatherface and usually, like, one menacing family member. Like, you have, like, Cook in the
Yeah.
first one. I'm not going to, I guess the hitchhiker, you could say. But even in the fourth one, you have, like,
Yeah.
Vilmer.
Well, in the second one, you have Chop Top,
Second one, you have Chop Top.
who also was kind of the final boss.
Exactly.
Leatherface is almost never the final boss except the first movie.
Because you always have like because Leatherface and a sophisticated sophisticated family member. Why that's Alfredo in this movie is fucking retarded.
Yeah. I think that's what makes Texas Chainsaw 3D better than these movies, is there is just fucking finally no family for the most part. It's just Leatherface.
Yeah, it's like
And that's kind of what helps.
Leatherface on the run. It's him. He's free.
He's free. Okay, Jen, please explain to me how this movie could have been possibly better.
I don't know if any of these make it better.
Well, if one of them kills
you.
Benny, it's better.
She's like, well, first ending. Benny comes back. He's wearing a bow tie.
So let's begin.
I'm ready, Jen.
The first one is there's a second alternate ending in which the heroine, Michelle, escapes the swamp and keeps running through the night and gets to the police station. And then once she's inside, The sheriff pretends to want to help her, and after a few moments, it's revealed that he's hiding a chainsaw under his desk and attacks her with it, and it was implying that the whole town is involved in the Sawyer family.
I don't like it. It's too deep.
Yep.
It's still better than this, though.
It is.
The
It
sheriff
is.
have a chainsaw.
I know. It's kind of corny, but like, I still think it's better than what
At
we
least
got.
Benny's dead.
There's an uncut version,
Benny's
which is
dead.
4 minutes longer, which I'm guessing is the one that we kind of saw, but it has a lot more gore in it. It's the reason that this got an NC-17 rating versus the X rating, because this originally, I think I said in the beginning that they sent this 11 times to be reviewed, and they had to make 11 cuts before it could actually get released. You see Michelle's hands nailed
So
to the chair.
unnecessary.
Leatherface puts lipstick on her before grabbing his chainsaw. Mama dies on screen. There's a machine gun scene. Additional hits to Leatherface. And then in the Laserdisc edition, it's presented an alternative ending and sledgehammer scene used for the rough cut that wasn't included at all in the film itself. And the ending follows Benny's killed in the lake in a more graphic shot. A burnt Tex then grabs Michelle as she tries to leave, and she pushes him up against a trap where he is impaled.
That's pretty good.
Michelle then is caught by Leatherface and hits him in the head with a rock after falling asleep by a tree. She staggers down the road the next day and is passed by a police car. Flagging it down, she stops and sees the little girl in the back seat laughing. Michelle begins to cackle and collapse in the road. The last shot of a "Don't Mess with Texas" bumper sticker. This ending is a rough edit from both the film and the videotape source, and at one point you can hear crew members talking in the background. What the fuck?
Yikes.
I like that ending until that last little girl in the back of a car.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I thought that was pretty good.
And it says the sledgehammer scene goes that the little girl suddenly walks in the kitchen and begs Tex to let her kill Ryan, and he agrees and boosts her up on the counter, where she grabs a metal ring hanging from the ceiling. On the count of three, she pulls the sledgehammer, flies towards Ryan's head. The impact is still off screen, and the girl then catches his blood in a mug, as she did for Michelle, and puts the mug on the table. This scene is shown unmatted and from a somewhat worse film element than the movie. And I think, is there a third one? Oh, there's reportedly another alternate version other than the uncut release by Newsline, a rough cut that features deleted scenes and the original ending. I don't know which one of these is the original ending at this point. And the bulk of deleted scenes of Tex being burnt, the little girl releasing the sledgehammer, and some alternate dialogue. There's 3 endings, I guess? 3 or 4?
How do you guys feel about the little girl? I think she was a little too much.
Yeah, it was stupid.
I liked her line. Yakety yak, don't
Yeah.
talk back.
I don't know, like she such a side character that wasn't really prominent. She was just there for her 2 scenes.
That girl grew up to be Alexandra Daddario.
Nice link.
That was great.
I mean,
So what do you think? Which one would you have preferred?
the one where like the impaling and this falling asleep by the tree, minus then the car picking her up with the little girl in the back seat. I don't know.
A police car.
It's better
Yeah.
because you get the burnt Tex.
Yeah.
So you actually get an ending.
And ending.
I mean, it sounds like in any other ending, they were going to link the whole town to it.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose, if all of them are just the town being linked, it's that one. The idea of the police station actually just having chainsaws under their desk is
ridiculous.
just something I can't get past. So I'll take them at least picking her up.
Imagine being pulled over and you're looking at the cop writing you a ticket in his back pocket. He just has like a chain link to like a fucking chainsaw hanging behind him.
Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, Jen, it's got to be that one for me.
Sure.
All right, review time.
Where you at?
I am giving this a stone cold 5.
Did that keep
Hey,
its
that's
point
pretty
from
good.
earlier?
Did what?
You said you were adding a
No,
point
I'm keeping
earlier.
it
Did
at
you
5.
keep
I
it?
can't bump this to a 6. That would be insane. Because I gave the second one a 4, and this is definitely better
It
than
is.
the second one.
It is,
Agreed.
definitely.
And I gave the first one a 9. Yeah, it's not the worst piece of garbage I've ever seen. It is what it is. It's like it's got some redeeming qualities. Like we said, Leatherface is probably the second best one you're gonna get, like besides the remakes. Viggo Mortensen's not terrible as Tex. He's actually pretty good, but it's just like with all these, I can't figure out how anything pieces together. And maybe they're not, but stop doing text at the beginning that's supposed to connect them together at this point.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's just dumb. But I liked Benny. It's not an acting. It's all plot related is why this movie suffers.
Yeah.
And yeah, if it just had a completely different plot and you just give these actors different characters to play, it'd be a much better movie. Like this, you just gotta rewrite the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's sick. I'm giving a movie a 5 where if like you rewrite the entire thing, it'll be better. But I think that's just how bad the Texas Chainsaw series is overall.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 5.
I have it as a 5 too. I just think it's so funny. Like, he's just like super duper like slugging along out of breath at the end of the movie. You just see him with like a gash on the side of his head when we know that his skull was literally cracked in half.
Or sawed in half.
Literally by a chainsaw just revving. No, I like some elements of this movie. It's definitely like a little all over the place. Like you said, there's a lot of unconnected dots, and I really would have liked him to build Texas character because he could have been pretty cool, like as a more like sinister character throughout the movie with his initial like debut at the gas station. But they didn't go that route. They went to build up Fredo, and I think this movie actually did Leatherface as good as you could do him.
Yeah, I agree.
Compared to some of the other ones, he's definitely like the better of the Leatherfaces we've seen in the sequels. But overall, it's a decent movie. There's some good kills, but yeah, it's kind of like the plot is just kind of like all over the place. It's kind of a mess, and it is entertaining. That's why I'm giving it a 5.
I'll also give it a 5 because I didn't hate the movie, but I've been dissatisfied with all these endings. They're not very fulfilling. Nothing beats the first one. So
Agreed.
Yeah. 5 out of 10. Probably won't watch it again.
So for me, I don't want to give it a 5 because you all did, and I just want to be different. But I feel like a 4 would be a little bit too low. But I can't go higher than a 5 because, if I'm being completely honest, like towards the end of the movie, I was just kind of like, all right, when's this over? Like I kept checking like the time.
And it's crazy because this movie's like an hour and 27 minutes long.
Yeah, it's not even long at all, So it was just kind of, if Benny didn't come back, well, actually, I liked Benny as a character, so I'm kind of glad he lived, but it didn't make any sense. I maybe would go for a 6, but I'm just going to go for a nice 5 because I think that's fair for the movie. I think 4 would be
too low,
too critical.
And that's, I like that you said that because it's like, we're not taking shots at Benny's character. It's just like, if you're going to kill him, stick to it. Like, don't just make him come back.
That dude would have been better if he was dead. Like, there's no way he should have been brought back. But
True.
He was a good character.
Yeah.
He was a good character.
Gentlemen, do we have a nomination for our Necronomicon? Is there anyone that you like enough in this movie to even put in there, even though we're technically torturing them?
Yeah. Benny. Oh, wait.
We can't technically for this.
Now he lived.
It's got to be the girl that gave him the lighter and moved the plot along. She really just...
I actually
couldn't do it without her.
She literally was the most important character in the movie.
Her and her mama. But yeah, no, I could agree with that.
What was her name?
Woods Girl.
She survived for a week alone.
She did. She had to have a name, but...
I'll find it.
Try and find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
A whole week alone in the woods with the Sawyers. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Is it Sarah? I think it's Sarah.
Sarah would make sense because it's not Michelle, who is like the only other woman in the movie.
And Ginny is the girl that dies in the beginning. I think it's Sarah. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with Sarah.
I hope you didn't think I would remember.
Oh,
All right.
trust me, we didn't.
All right, Shaney boy. Do you have a eulogy prepared for the person who we assume is Sarah?
Yes. Sarah, you are the most important person in this movie. You, as we described you as, were walking exposition. You were a walking plot. You made Leatherface go from point A to point B, and you gave plot devices that would come in later on in the movie. You're the reason the killers lost in the end because you gave a lighter to a guy who definitely already had a lighter. You actually might be the most important person we have ever put in our Necronomicon because you were the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
So we're going to honor you, potentially Sarah, in our Necronomicon.
Leatherface really gets some exercise in this movie.
He moves.
The thing is, he usually just sticks to the house in the first movie. This movie, he's kind of on the run in the middle of the woods.
He's everywhere.
Walking around.
He's everywhere.
The woods, the desert. Doesn't matter.
He's
I
there.
actually do think it is Sarah.
Good.
Because she's still blonde, but it's under everyone else. Who's Gina?
She dies in the beginning.
Gina
the girl
does?
with the face?
The girl with the face? That's specific.
In the very first shot of the movie.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. That would make
You
sense.
think I remember the first shot of this movie?
Sorry.
It's
Actually,
okay. It's okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it more, it really does make sense for Sarah because she saved Benny's life.
Yeah.
And then Benny was the one that single-handedly slaughtered the entire family.
And Benny can't die.
And he's immortal. So
He literally is immortal.
she saved
That
his
man
immortal
took a
life.
chainsaw to the face and lived.
Benny had what's called plot armor.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Serious plot armor. Maybe he'll save the world someday.
Who knows?
Or destroy it.
Who knows?
When Y2K happens, I'm finding Benny.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for being on.
It was a pleasure.
You will be on in 2 weeks
You'll be
to
on
do
very, very soon.
Chainsaw 3D.
Woo.
Yeah.
It's better than this one, we promise you.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
So I guess with that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week in Matthew McConaughey's best movie of all time.
Yeah. Or just his second movie and probably the worst movie he's ever made.
We're not going with best?
No.
Ah, okay.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, it's
Please
Beach Bum.
Please check us out every Monday. Check us out at www.thefinalpodcast.com, at The Final Podcast on Instagram, at The Final Pod Ever on Facebook and Twitter. Take care. See you next Monday.